Have you ever had to have difficult conversations? Have you ever been with someone and they're not doing what they're being asked to do, or they're irritating to other associates and it's time for that conversation? Well, let me share with you in a very short period of time how you can turn something difficult into easy through the lens of neuroscience and cognitive psychology. You know, if you're new to the channel, my name is Larry Olson and I welcome you. And I'd like you to take a moment to ask yourself, am I in a position to listen? Do I want to really find out if it's possible to have difficult conversations and raise morale? How often does someone leave one of those conversations and their morale is cracked? They don't feel as good as they used to. And unfortunately, it knocks their productivity down to the floor. Well, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Why are you having the conversation to begin with? Well, it's typically because the person has done something that's caused this, something that's not in alignment with what the organization is looking for. So typically, how do we go in to have the conversation? Without knowing it, we get into the kind of the punishment mode. We get into the judgmental mode. We get into the constructive criticism mode, if you will. And all of us know that most of us build a blind spot to the constructive, and all we take away is the criticism. Because no matter how tough you want to be, most of us are pretty sensitive to putting information in our brain that isn't about the quality and the best version of ourselves that we can offer. So the difficult conversations that I've had that I've found very successful is to talk to the individual about what happened. I don't come in with any preconceived notion because I don't know what's going on in their lives that caused them to either show up late or miss an assignment or fall below on their performance. And once I ask that question, I've got to be listening for an answer. I have to put myself in a position where I'm curious, not judgmental. And I need to ask the question about what happened so it doesn't become a test in their mind. And all of that's about intent. What's your intention? Do you want this individual to grow? Do you want them to thrive in the organization and bring more to the party than they currently are? Or do you already have their replacement lined up and this is your exit strategy? That in itself will determine the direction that you take. But if you're interested in how to make these tough conversations easy, I've, through my background in neuroscience and cognitive psychology, have put together a formula called the blueprint, the leadership blueprint, which will provide you all the education and information necessary to not go through all the mistakes and expenses that I have, but to be able to scale the business, improve the quality of your leadership, and have that kind of culture that draws high performance to it. If you find value in that, you've got until the 20th this month to participate in this program. It's a limited time offer, and you might ask yourself, well, what do I got to give up to get into this program? And I'll tell you, everything that's currently holding you back. Go ahead and leave a heart or click the link and you can register. And if you're interested in having that and growing as a leader beyond your wildest expectations, then I'll see you there. Take care.